You got to be aware of certain things. And when we're talking about this leaving Neverland, it's on the wave of the Me Too movement. It's on the wave of surviving R. Kelly. So you better believe and understand that some jokers are thinking it's going to have the same effect. Okay. But then we got to look even further. We got people coming out making accusations after a man is dead, a man who can't even defend himself. And two guys who accuse him. And just remember this. Both Robson and Safechuck gave witness statements in defense of Jackson, saying that he never done anything inappropriate with them. So now they want to come out and say the complete opposite. What does that mean? You can't trust these people. Got a little shady background. Some things that will come out. When we go to listening to them, we must understand that there's also things that have happened that pertain to this specific topic that you need to know. And that is people coming out lying about sexual predators. And they have all these elaborate stories. For example, we have Isaac KAPPY, who is a part of the COINTELPRO operation that's not supposed to be going on. Now, it may be under a different name, but sure enough, he is a COINTELPRO agent lying. He lied on people like Tom Hanks, Seth Green, called them sexual predators. Man was calling everybody sexual predators. And he had nefarious reasons for doing so. He pretended to be a conspiracy theorist to make it seem like anybody who questions the government is an idiot who just goes out making these claims. So then it would mean that any other, what they call conspiracy claims, they must not hold any weight because this is all they do. They just go out and throw out misinformation, harmful. So what happened with this guy, the media, we got like Daily Beast right here talking about him right now. And what they were supposed to do, or what they were doing, was to demonize anybody questioning the government, to demonize conspiracy theorists by propping up this fake conspiracy theorist. Okay, whatever. We understand that now. But there's something further from this playing backfires, because what we have now is an example of somebody who lies about people being sexual predators. It's on record. I'm saying that the guy is lying, and the media is also saying that the guy is lying. Now, put this in your awareness. There are people that lie about other people being sexual predators. So then when you see those people in the Leaving Neverland documentary, yeah, you can listen to what they have to say, but at the same time understand that there are people that lie about people being sexual predators. And not only that, but it's from HBO. And HBO is notorious for putting out unethical hit pieces on people on record. So they don't have as much credibility as you think. I'm going to show you what reaction they want you to have. And then I'm going to let you hear what Michael Jackson had to say. The man warned you already that they're trying to lie to you and trying to make him look bad because of certain things. But let's go on to what they're telling you. Enough is enough. Michael Jackson's music is dead to me now. And it's coming from this lady right here. Nothing should interfere with my personal listening pleasure. Nothing at all. Great art is often made by terrible people. These truths I have held to be self-evident. Okay, so she's going to go on. And she's just like she's 100% believing the jokers in the video saying these claims that have no proof. This mop-headed trick. Who is this? Who is this joker? Why do we listen to her? Why should we change our minds because of what she said? We don't know who paying her. And again, the media has been trying to make Michael Jackson look bad for the longest. There's already been an investigation on that man for 10 years, and he was found innocent. So with that being said, I'm going to leave you with what Michael had to say. They killed him because he had too much power, too much influence. They didn't like that he owned half of Sony. And you would like to say, oh, but that's conspiracy and stuff. No, you trick joker. Michael Jackson himself said it's a complete conspiracy.
Much joy for the world. And the system, meaning the record companies, totally took advantage of it. But this is very important, what we're fighting for. Because I'm tired, I'm really, really tired of the manipulation I'm tired of how the press is manipulating everything that's been happening in this situation. They do not tell the truth. They're liars. And they manipulate our history books. The history books are not true. It's a lie. The history books are lying. You need to know that. You must know that. All the forms of popular music, from jazz to hip hop to bebop to soul, you talk about the different dances, from the cakewalk to the jitterbug to the Charleston to breakdancing. All these are forms of black dancing. The minute it became the all-time best-selling albums in history in the Guinness Book of World Records, overnight they called me a freak. They called me a homosexual. They called me a child molester. They said I tried to bleach my skin. They made everything to turn the public against me. This is all complete conspiracy. You have to know that. You know, it's time. I love you more. It's time for a change. And let's not leave this building and forget what has been said. Put it into your heart. Put it into your subconscious mind. And let's do something about it. We have to. We have to. Because it's been a long, long time coming. And a change has got to come. So let's hold our torches high and get the respect that we deserve. I love you. I love you. Don't put this in your heart today and forget it tomorrow. Because we would have not accomplished our purpose. We will have not accomplished our purpose if that happens. This has got to stop.
Here we got Michael Jackson. He been under these guys' control since a young age. But in his career, he was able to outsmart the blood-sucking major record label.
The tradition of great performers and I really want you to hear what I have to say. The tradition of great performers from Sammy Davis Jr. to James Brown to Jackie Wilson. The story is usually the same though, you know, these guys work really hard at their craft. But the story ends the same. They usually are broken, torn, and usually just sad. And the story is very sad in the end. Because the companies take advantage of them. They really do. And, you know, being the artist that I am, at Sony, I've generated several $1 billion for Sony. Several billion. And, They really thought that my mind is always on music and dancing, and it usually is, but they never thought that this performer, myself, would outthink them. Yeah! So, we can't let them get away with what they're trying to do, because now I'm a free agent. Yeah. I just owe Sony one more album. It's just a box set, really. I can do the box set, just give them any 2 songs. So I'm leaving Sony a free agent, owning half of Sony. So I own half of Sony's publishing, And I'm leaving them, and they're very angry at me because of it, but I just did good business, you know. So, the way they get revenge is to try and destroy my album.
Owning half of Sony. And Michael Jackson talking about revenge. As you know, Michael Jackson is no longer here. You know, this stuff is not clear. It doesn't make any sense. I'm going to have to ask LaToya what's going on here.
Where were you, LaToya, when you heard the sad news?
Well, actually, my father called me. I was at home, and I had just hung up the phone with my business partner, and he had just told me about Farrah, and I said, oh my, geez, I wonder who's next, because it always happens in threes. People controlled him. They controlled him. They did what they wanted, and it was very difficult for him to say no, no, no.
You must have seen this happening. Was there anything that you could do or say to Michael to change that situation?
It's very, very difficult, because in situations such as that one, we've tried so many times to intervene, and it's not always that easy, because they keep everybody at bay. They keep everyone away, actually. Everyone.
How did they do that?
By controlling. And I know, because I have been in a controlling and abusive relationship, but by controlling him, controlling his thoughts, control what he does, not letting giving orders, not letting anyone through the gates, not letting anyone near security, things of that nature. And this way they have him, and they control whatever he does. The phones, no phones in the house.
You suspect foul play.
Do you think it's murder?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I said it in the beginning, and I believe it to this day. You must remember, Michael told me repeatedly that they were going to kill him, that he was going to die.
And who did it?
LaToya?
Death penalty. That's what he should be on the firing range.
They murdered my brother, and they know who they are. It's not just Dr. Murray, I promise you that. It's more people involved, and they know exactly who they are, and I'm going to let you guys know exactly what's happening and what's going on. It's more than just Dr. Murray that's involved in this.
Will justice be served?
The doctor that you're looking at, the doctor that you see there, was the fall guy. That's what he was. He was the fall guy.
And so there are people in the background?
There are people in the
pulling
background.
strings?
Yes, absolutely. You must remember, Michael told me repeatedly that they were going to kill him, that he was going to die. And he would say that. And when I heard my mother scream, he's dead, immediately I said, who did it? I didn't say what for, what of, what happened, who did it? Because he repeatedly said that.
And this man right here is so Masonic. Look at him. This is the doctor that killed Michael Jackson. You know how many years they gave him? 4 years for killing Michael Jackson. It don't make no sense. And like LaToya was saying, he's just the fall guy. She kept saying, they. You know what? I'm going to need some more help here. Paris, where you at? Paris, you look just like your daddy. I mean, just like your daddy. No, I'm just messing with you, but why you throwing up the Baphomet sign? Why you selling out on me like, come on, cut that out. Look, I need you to back me up. They thinking I'm crazy, and they thinking you crazy because you over there trying to commit suicide. I need to cut that out too. But let them know. It took me a while to figure out who they are, and they don't care about us. But I found out like 3 years ago. Retweet if you know what it means. That's little Paris Jackson letting y'all know she giving y'all some real information here. A secret society is not really secret if you know what you're looking for. So don't wait for the info to come to you. Take time to seek it out for yourself. Look at that. She got millions of followers on Twitter. Man, she trying to wake them up. Look at all these signs she putting up. See that? Illuminati will get your tail. That's why all these sellouts so scared of them. Redsilverj, all I gotta say.